So like the same way, if you carry down the sword, you can fight this way too, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Last time. 1, 9, 11, 2, back to 5. Okay, let's back up a little bit. So you saw this with MJ. This is the movement part that Leo pushes too, right? So we do that to drill. We also move forward and we'll step to the rear. So let's try it. Okay, here we go. 1, 9, 11, 2, and we're gonna step forward with the 5. 5, again. 1, 9, 11, 2, step forward with the 5. Here, I'm gonna turn around and go that way. Step, 1, 9, 11, 2, 5. Let's turn around again. Step to the 1. 1, 9, 11, 2, 5. Last time, turn around. 1, 9, 11, 2, 5. Last time, turn around. 1, 9, 11, 2, and 5.
Nice.
All right, cool. Follow stance every time. All right, so as I feed, you're gonna do it. So you're gonna follow first. So we're gonna do the progression. So you're gonna do follow. Good. She feeds. I feed, she does a parry. Here I have to reach more because the weapon's longer, right?
Oh, sorry. Picture? Good. Oh, okay. I thought we were doing 3 like before.
I'll go back. Yeah, real slow. Just work hard to touch. I'm going to step forward. You're going to turn your shoulders the other way. You want me to? Yeah, so you're just going to be ready. So you're just going to start here. With this across, you're just going to go like that. So step out, and there you go. Follow me this way. Good. Now as I come back, step back. Switch your feet. Sort of. Step forward with the right. Okay.
So I'm
Watch, Greg,
deflecting now?
you're going to be me, okay? So I'll be right here on the side. He's going to feed. Right here. Right. Step to the outside. Touch the outside of his arm. See my left? Look his arm. Now I'm going to step back as he goes. Okay. Now you would drop into the feed, so you drop into a 1. Go 1. 9. Step. 11. Good. 2. And step back into a 5. Excellent. So do the follow again. Same thing. So watch, Greg. Put this at your shoulder. He's going to feed. Step to the outside. Cut. Good. He's going to feed again. Step back. Cut his arm. Good. Steps again. Cut. The 2. Drop. Cut and pass. And then, yep, there you go. And the 5. Reach for his arm. Get out of his way. Good. Don't worry about that other hand. Just reach with the weapon right now. Now drop back into a 1. 1. Good. 9. 11. 2. And 5. Don't go any faster than that. Do that. Just keep doing that one. So it's going to be follow, parry, slice. Parry, slice,
Okay.
parry, thrust, parry, slice, thrust. All right. So let's try that. Yeah, get some water first. Rest a little bit. Right. So I always swore that when I got it, I was gonna learn how to use it. But it's just different because you gotta hold it with 2. Yeah. Same thing. It's here. You go here, here, here. Whew. It's nice.
This one is no big deal, like $100 something. But it's handmade.
Oh, really? It's only 100. Dang. Looks nice.
Pretty good. I buy it at Montebello shopping mall.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's sharp.
It looks sharp.
I put it on my car for self-defense.
Nice. I don't really know how to use a katana, but man, this is nice.
One more time.
Yeah, this is the way you hold it is right. The way you hold it is right.
Okay. Rotate real quick.
Good weight to it.
Nice, Junior. All right, number 2, cross heavy. Cross heavy squat position. All right, that's good enough. Next one, block left hand, force down to number 7, chop, arm down. Terrible.
If you teach me that way, I won't remember.
No, for sure. This is not. This is actually written a little bit differently.
Oh, this is a test or something?
No, it would be a test.
Oh, they also got level 1, level 2, level 3. So
Force down to number 7.
so cool.
Yeah. Like a weapon.
Try to remember if there's a.
Remember it?
Pull out.
You see, Jeff? Feed the 2. All right, so we're gonna do this. Carry, get in the position of the 7. So first you here. Right, as I thrust, it's gonna allow me to change my wrist. What I want to get is this though. I want to get that. Boom. All right. If I'm too close, I'll back up. If I'm too far, I'll step forward. But I do want to get into the position of the 7. Once I stab you, pull out. That allows me to change my hand position. Yeah? Stab him.
Prepare for number 2. Ready? Strike.
Try it again. Make sure you get the parry. Relax too.
Prepare for number 2. Ready? Strike.
There you go. You'll get better. Sure. Next one, left hand parry, under, right foot lead, number 4 heavy.
Sir, what's your name?
My name is Jose Hiron.
Can you introduce yourself a little bit to the audience?
Okay, so my name is Jose. I'm one of the gurus in Bahalana. I'm actually the guru of Bahalana, Los Angeles. We're central here, or we're based here in Barnes Park, in the city of Monterey Park. A couple of minutes. Yeah, this is the city of Monterey Park, but we're a couple of minutes away from Los Angeles. Where I actually work daily.
So that way?
Yeah, that way over there is East LA.
Yeah.
Been training for a while, for many years, became a guru. This is about my 2nd year being a guru, so I'm trying to develop a group here in Monterey Park, making sure that we have a place for people to train FMA, Filipino martial arts.
MMA too.
MMA. Well, MMA, interestingly enough, I do teach Kempo. In addition, I'm teaching Kempo to the younger kids, and there is a little bit of MMA in that. What I strictly teach right now, what you're looking at, that's FMA, Filipino martial arts.
So you're teaching two things.
2 different things.
Weapon and like
and
combat.
empty hand. Yes, empty hand. And so this style is originally from Grandmaster Leo Hiron, right? He war veteran, war hero, and basically he developed the style to teach the Filipino community up in Stockton, California. Passed it down to Grandmaster Tony Samera, who was one of my first instructors.
Cool.
Been training since 2006. So what is that? 14 years, 15 years.
14 years.
So it's been a really long time. But
So
if
for
you're
you're already training yourself for like 14 years.
14 years
Wow.
training in this style, 22 in martial arts, generally
So
speaking.
it's coach, you're like a master skill already. Right?
Well, I wouldn't call
Master
myself a master. That would never be the case.
Yeah.
I let other people decide that. But I trained enough to, if you come out to train with me, you'll leave with some skills to defend yourself for sure.
So for the karate or something like black belt or jiu-jitsu, like black belt for this, any belt or level?
This is not belts, but this is levels. So we have what's called the regular training level. And then we have the graduate level.
Graduate level.
Then we have instructor level, which would be a guru.
Yeah.
And then you have master. Right.
Master.
We have 3 masters currently. That's Master Kirk McCune, Master Joel Juanitas, and Master Frank.
Wow.
I can't remember Master Frank's last name at the moment, but he's in Germany, so he's based in Europe. So he takes care of the European side.
So
and all of us are promoting Grandmaster Leo Hiron and Grandmaster Tony Somera. So we're continuing their legacy.
For this, the 4 levels, right? 4 levels.
4 levels,
Beginner,
I guess, if you beginner, intermediate, advanced, and then master.
Master skill.
Right, master
so
skill.
how long does it take? If I want to be a master, for me and no more else do want to be a master, how long does it take?
Okay, well that's the tricky part. In our style, master is usually given, right? So it's rewarded to you after years and years of training. It's not something that you necessarily pursue. In fact, our master, Master Kirk, he didn't even want the position when they offered it to him because he just wanted to train. He liked doing what he was doing. He liked being an advanced student and instructor, but Guru was fine with him. He didn't want to be called the master. Since they called him the master, he embraced it.
Yeah.
But again, for us, it's more a nominated position. So you've earned the right to teach everybody and everyone to listen to you. So it's not like something that you pursue like a bachelor's degree, right?
So for example, now I want a beginner to the really good at it. How long does it take?
Okay, so that can be done, depending on your training, that could be done in 3 years, right? So we have good enough masters, good enough instructors that if you dedicate it in 3 years, you'll be able to use it. You'll be able to do something with it.
Cool.
Right.
So what is the motivation, the inspiration?
Okay, so for me, the motivation and inspiration to start my group really happened in 2016. I got a little bit sick, and so I wasn't really sure how sick I was going to be, right? So they thought it might be cancer, so I started thinking about a lot of different things, right? And one of the biggest things was having all this knowledge and not being able to pass it on to my sons or to other people. So during that time, I went ahead and I started to ask to be a guru. So that I did request. I wanted to be a guru, so I needed to know the steps to that. So I try to get to become a guru so that I can now start spreading the knowledge. So I guess realizing that there's not a lot of time.
Inspiration come from the people you with, and also you want to pass down.
I want to pass it down.
Good
things.
stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so cool.
And right here in Monterey Park, at Barnes Park, it's a good park because there's a lot of family, there's a lot of kids, they come around. And so anyone who's interested, like yourself, you come around, I want to be able to offer you that knowledge, right? And give it to you if you want to train with us.
So you guys do have a club I can see inside, right?
We don't have an inside club. I work for the city, and we're assigned the stage, but no, we're not inside. We do outdoor for different things, but the style really was taught and learned on terrain. So the terrain is important. That's why there was a moment where you were here where we all faced this direction. That for that moment we're simulating the hills that Grandmaster Leo Hiron battle. He did battle in. He did battle in the jungle and on hills. And so that's why that technique is specific for mountain. So that's why we do it that way.
So maybe you're sometimes you're trained the police officer doing this, right?
Oh yeah, I actually have a young man who wants to be a police officer, and I always open it up to my friends that are police officers if they want to come and train. Cool. It's always open for them. So I'm hoping that at some point I can have a small group of beginning officers, and I'll give them some basic training, and if they want to come out and train, for sure. But we're definitely open.
So a personal question. So when you go out, did you carry the weapon with you?
Okay. So that's been a debate in my own mind for the last 3 years. So I was carrying a knife with me all the time. Always a knife.
Protect the safe.
Yes.
So,
but as I've trained longer, and I remember my master, Grandmaster Tony Somera, he never carried a knife. He only carried a pen.
Oh wow.
Yeah, right. And so the reason he only carried a pen,
something like this.
So that way you don't have to take a life.
So I also carry a small weapon with me.
There you go. Something that can defend you, but won't necessarily. Well, this would definitely do some damage, right? If you had to. Right now, this is deadly, right?
Yeah.
So Grandmaster Tony Somera, he didn't believe in, and he believed in preserving life. So for him, having a pen would allow him to defend himself without having to take a life, and that was important to him.
It's really cool.
Right?
Yeah.
So basically, I've been debating on carrying a knife, carrying a pen. Because I work at a school, I carry a pen most of the time.
Cool. So I buy a katana as a souvenir if someone asking me. If I carry in a car, is that safe? Is that illegal?
If it's sharpened, I think it is illegal if you have it where you can reach it. But if you have it in the back seat, it shouldn't be. It should be okay. As long as you carry it all the way in the back or in your trunk, you should be fine.
So that seat is okay? No. Right.
Side seat it depends on the police officer, I would think,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't think that it's legal to carry a sharpened katana around, like where you can access it. You know what I mean?
So I'm working for like a casino. You know, sometimes I worry about the safety over here. So the level 1, I'm gonna use like a small knife. If somebody like really wanna rob me,
you got the katana with you.
Katana with you.
I totally get it. When I was a young man, I used to carry a machete myself, but yeah, it's just a little dangerous, and you got to worry about that. So that's one of the things that we do talk about with our students is if you're going to carry a weapon, you got to know the legality behind it. What are the laws and how you can get in trouble.
Thank you for your information. So.
So like the same way, if you carry double sword, you can fight this way too, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That was nice.